what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mix It Up podcast. I'm Mike. That's Nick.
Well,
Nick, did you survive the big earthquake of 2024 in New York?
I survived and I didn't even feel it. I was outside, didn't feel anything.
You didn't feel the actual earthquake?
Didn't feel it. I was outside
Wow.
working and one of my coworkers, Allison, ran outside. She was like, "Did you feel that? The whole building shook." And we work next to steel workers and they make a lot of noise and they shake shit.
Mhm.
I was like, "Nah, maybe it was them." So I asked them, I was like, "Did you feel the building shake?" And they were like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay." And then people were like, maybe we had an earthquake. And they were like, no. And then everybody on text message went wild, like, yo, we just had an earthquake.
Yeah, you got everybody got those text messages. You feel that?
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
like I did like feel it technically, but I just thought like I was at one of my accounts. It was like 10:30 in the morning. I just thought it
Yeah.
was like a big truck, just like was pulling in the parking lot.
Right.
Think nothing of it, and then I'm like, damn. I didn't feel it.
I know.
But yeah, then I'm like looking out all day, and then all of a sudden, like they said, aftershock hit around like 7 p.m. So about
Yeah.
like fucking 9 hours later, and I sent out a thing. I was like, yeah, I just felt it. I didn't feel it. I just read it on fucking line. I was like, God damn it. I'm like, it just happened. I didn't feel fucking shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's a great you know, little pre-event, pre-nature event before the eclipse we had. That was
Right.
I gotta admit, it was kind of like a big letdown. you know, Nothing
You think
happened.
so?
Yeah, like it was like, I was watching it on TV, and then what made it real corny for me, I'm watching Channel 2 News, and this girl, I forgot her name, but she was like, I don't know, I guess the weather girl, whatever, or one of the news anchors.
Yeah.
And she was doing like a live interview with a family band. And she's like, can you feel that? She was getting like all emotional.
Yeah.
Like, it's so, can you feel the thing around us? Oh my God. I was like, what? I'm like, I can't watch this bullshit anymore. I'm like, listen, bitch, it's just a fucking like a moon or the other sun. Comparing, because there's like two suns apparently in the conspiracy world called Neburin or whatever the fuck it is.
I don't know.
That sun apparently is blocking this sun, or I mean,
Really?
it was just the moon blocking the sun. That's all it was. I mean, and it didn't even turn fully dark. It was just like it looked like a big cloud just went by for a couple of minutes, and that was it.
Well, it wasn't supposed to get fully dark over here because we weren't in the zone for it to get fully dark.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid. The moon's in the sky, all right, and the sun's there. It should just
Yeah, but
block the whole. It should block everything out.
did you
The whole
feel the
world.
difference though?
I heard like birds like bugging out like right before it happened, and
Yeah.
then it was just dead silence. Like there's nothing going on. But I didn't feel any like good energy, bad energy. I didn't feel shit.
No. I
Uh,
mean,
I was looking forward to. I was like, maybe I'll feel something. You know what I mean? I didn't feel anything.
did you have the glasses at least?
No, I didn't have no fucking glasses.
Yeah, well,
I don't
so
trust them.
I didn't have the glasses either, but so my boss sent me on a wild goose chase to fucking go get glasses,
Oh god,
and no stores had any glasses, obviously.
of course not.
Um, and so the iron workers next door, I was talking to them. I was like, "Yo," because they were like they were going to use their iron worker masks, whatever, the heat shields, because you could stare at the sun with that because it's like the same thing. And I went to go tell them, and one of the guys next door had an extra pair of glasses. So I was like, shit. So he gave them to me. I was like, yo, do you mind if I borrow these? He was like, yeah, of course. He was like, but you got to give them back. And I was like, of course I'll give them back to you.
Mhm.
So this is fucked up. So I have the glasses where I work, and I'm like, all right, I got to make sure not to crush these glasses, right?
Right.
So I have a stone. Well, I have a mineral stone in my car. It's like I think it's made of malachite. And I was like, oh, let me grab it to charge it up. So I must have thrown the glasses on my front seat and fucking kneeled on them because I'm looking for this stone. I couldn't find it. I get out of the car and I look down
Oh,
out of my seat. These things
damn.
were crushed. And I was like, oh my God, you got to be kidding me. I felt like such a dick because I was trying so hard to keep it nice. But I'm thinking that like sometimes when you say things, things happen. Like this happened to me one time, no joke. I had just gotten my car fixed. I just got new struts on it or some shit like that. And I tell my cousin, I'm like joking around with him.
Yeah.
He needed to borrow my car. I was like, yo, take it, drive easy with it. I just got this whole thing set up. And it was a complete joke. When he came back, it was making the same noise again.
Oh
And
no.
it ended up being some totally different fucking problem. But sometimes when you put it out there, it happens. So when he was like, make sure you bring them back to me, they're sentimental. I think he put it out
You
there
put it out there in the universe and
and
you're gonna fuck
I
it up.
was the medium to destroy the glasses. And here's the thing, I don't know if this is true or not, but he got divorced. And I don't know if when he was like, "Oh, they're sentimental," maybe he was with his wife at the time, 7 years ago. This, so he had the glasses at the last eclipse 7 years ago. These were the same glasses. It said 2017 on them.
Wow.
So I'm just putting two and two together. I'm like, maybe they were together still, and he feels like it's some sort of sentimentality. And then maybe me crushing them, he said to himself, I gotta let go. You never fucking know. You know what I mean? We all help each
Okay.
other, maybe lessons learned in life and shit like that. You know what
Hey,
I mean?
listen, if that lessens the blow of your guilt in your head, hey, go for it.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I
Make
felt go
maybe
on.
the guy just said it. He was like, yo, just be careful, jerk. Don't
Right.
fuck up my glasses.
Yeah. True.
That could have been it also, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I did feel bad for a little bit, and then I told him, I was like, yeah, if I fucking broke your glasses. He didn't seem to really give a shit. So
Okay. All right, that's good though.
yeah.
Were you able to like actually use them? Like were
Yeah,
you
they
able
still
to use them on
worked.
your feet? They still, yeah.
Yeah.
You remember like the glasses back in the day when we first started going to like 3D movies and they give you those white 3D glasses with the like
Yeah.
red one and the blue?
Yeah.
You remember that shit?
Yeah.
They were so
Yeah.
fucking cheap. They were like paper. That's what we should have got from our government in the
You
mail.
mean like these, Mike?
Yeah, just like those. Holy shit. That was from last week.
Yeah,
Wow, maybe you actually put that in my head. I was just fucking thinking about it.
maybe.
So yeah, those fucking glasses. But I just remember going to like the movies to see like 3D movies for the first time. It's like you get them. You just fucking
Yeah,
get them. That's what our government should have done with us. We should have got them in the mail. We should have got them for free to keep
definitely.
us safe. Because guess what was the number one search on Google the very next day after the eclipse?
How long can you stare at the sun without your eyes burning out?
No, they were like, "Why does my eyes hurt today?"
Are you serious?
Yeah, I swear to God. I was like, you maniacs. Because you know these motherfuckers be like, yo, they woke up like, oh my fucking eyes are killing me.
Oh my God.
And then a bunch of dude, we walk around the earth with mouth breathers.
Oh
Of
yeah.
course they're gonna look up and stare at the fucking sun. When you
Listen,
know
I looked up
everybody
at the
knows
sun.
you're not supposed to.
I looked up at the sun multiple times during the day, and I also looked at it through the iron worker's mask. And he was like, "Look, I could change it." And at one time, the fucking thing was so bright, it was like piercing my eyes. I was like, "Oh my God!" So
You're one of them. Of
afterwards, my eyes were hurting me. I was like, "Oh, I fucked my
course.
eyes up," because I
You're
looked at it multiple times, and then I was blotting out the sun and like looking around. You could see all colors around it and shit like that. It
yeah.
was cool.
You're one of them. You're a mouth breather.
Yeah,
Did you see the videos coming out of Texas with the UFO going
no,
by the eclipse? Yeah, so if you look up online, the Texas UFO eclipse, easy Google search or on Twitter, you'll see this shit. And the video's definitely not not docked because a couple people had the same like kind of video, just
yeah,
like different angles. So it's definitely not doctored in either way, but you see this fucking black line shoot through the fucking clouds up like around it. And then you got to think like, of course the aliens would be like interested to see the solar eclipse. You know,
you're right.
why wouldn't they? It's
Yeah,
probably some
exactly. I wouldn't they?
power fucking alignment shit that.
Yeah. Speaking of aliens, I had a great conversation with Mike this morning where he said where we started talking about certain things like how we are very alien-like. We have skeletons, like and
Yeah, we're
like all
fucking
these
aliens.
organs and we are a one of a kind creature, you know?
Dude,
But
we
I mean,
are
if you think about it, I mean, there's a lot of other creatures that have skeletons and
similar.
and organs, but like if
Yeah.
you get down to the nitty gritty of it, we're just used to the way things look. But like, if you take a step back, If you never saw a human being before and then you looked at him, you'd be like, You're scary. You're
Dude.
scary looking."
Of course, of course it's scary looking and terrifying. What if
Yeah.
you're an alien, right? Of course you're gonna want to snatch us up because you want to inspect us. Like, what
Right.
the fuck is this? This motherfucker got some heart shit. He's like with veins connected, he's pumping blood throughout his entire body. Like he has a brain, which he can move to. I'm starting to think like we definitely came from monkeys. There's no doubt. It's just monkeys took mushrooms. They found it in the jungle. Their mind expanded because they took mushrooms. They figured out how to like create tools to like fish and
Yeah.
hunt and shit. And then all of a sudden nowadays it's like we're all monkeys. We're just driving cars and shit and doing crazy shit.
So you actually believe that now?
I do believe it. I think humans need to find their mushrooms, like a new kind of mushrooms where
Yeah.
our minds could just like go really expand and then we could create more shit.
I
You
think
know,
that's probably ayahuasca.
that could be ayahuasca. That's what, I hear good things about that. I just don't want to take it and like puke. I don't like the feeling of puking. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not a little fucking 13-year-old girl that's trying to like, keep weight for prom. I don't
Right.
like growing up. It feels gross and disgusting.
Keep away
So,
from problem.
and then they have to sip it, and apparently it tastes like such shit. But you do trip like your balls out and shit. You go
Yeah.
to different realms, all that shit. From what I hear, be pretty cool. But then I don't know. I would have to like trust somebody to do that kind of shit and be in a certain environment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they have shady like people that do it, and then like you could die from it.
Yeah, like fuck that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if anybody actually died from like an ayahuasca trip.
No, they did.
They
I
did,
watched a
yeah.
documentary one time where this kid was super depressed and he was like, I got to try anything and everything. So he went and he was trying to find like the right place that was trustworthy. And he went to a place, and when he showed up, a kid was dead because he did it. And like, because maybe they
Oh,
weren't using like the purest of the shit, or maybe the person didn't know how to do it correctly. But yeah, I mean, it's very strong shit. Very powerful, you
yeah,
know?
right. Yeah, it's definitely like made for like religious purposes and all that shit. It's just like it's kind of fascinating because it's mixed from like, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like two separate plants or some shit, and you have to mix those kind of plants together to
I think
create
so.
that kind of shit. It's something like that. So how, like, who's the monkey that figured that one out? Like, listen,
Right.
I'm gonna see this plant and this plant. If I can combine them,
Yeah.
because I'm a crazy scientist, and how do you like somebody had to have told them like, all right, you need to boil, make tea out of it and drink it. How do you know that there needed to be like some kind of manual back in the day? People just don't stumble upon that kind of shit, right? If you're day one, you're just running through the jungle, are you just trying everything and like, you know
I guess so, because even if there was a manual, somebody did it before, that means. Or if the aliens did it before and somebody didn't show them, you know what I mean? Like somebody had to have just tried it out, you know?
first one, like you talk about the first invention of everything, like first invention
Yeah.
of planes, like there's a motherfucker that thought about it like plane, like flying.
Yeah.
Like who's that motherfucker that thought about flying originally? Like, guys, all right, all you other monkeys, listen up. I got something to say. I want to fly in the
Right.
sky. And they're all like, "Ah!" And they're all like, what the fuck? And then this motherfucker just went at it and he just fucking like created it, put that idea in people's head, and then these motherfuckers are just fucking now we're now flying everywhere. It's fucking
I
nuts.
know. It is nuts to think about that. You know what? The simplest form of flying, birds, don't make any sense to me. Why do they go forward when their wings like flap like up and down? Like, are they angled? Am I missing something here? Why do they go forward?
I that's a really good question. I think maybe because their body, the way the body is shaped, you know,
No idea.
like their belly or something. Like maybe they just like I don't know how they start. How do you just start flying? You got to jump and just fucking start flying, like flapping. You got wings, bro. They
Right.
must have like the first person that thought about flying probably did look at a bird, and he's like he snatched that motherfucker when he's on the ground. He's like, look at this. If we just have wings going like this, and now it's just airplanes. Airplanes is just birds.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
it is crazy. Birds be flying and shit.
And it's just, if you really think about like our history and all that shit, I guess that's why they teach history classes so you can learn about like how the fuck did we get here. I mean, I tell you, it's quite fascinating. Like the shit we achieved, and I don't know how many years. I don't know how long we've really been around. So, I mean, who the hell knows?
Me personally, I've been around for like 40 years or something like that.
Yeah, me too. Me too, actually.
Yeah. Well, speaking of dreams, I got to touch on the dreams again real quick because also numbers. I've been seeing numbers
Dream,
like
dream.
crazy lately, man. I saw 111 today, 222, 333, 444, 555, and then like just other numbers like 13, 13, 13. Like just all the numbers just keep coming into like into my face, man. So I guess that's good. But the two dreams that I had last night, I would have never remembered if I didn't talk to Mike this morning. So out of nowhere, and this morning, I said to myself, I'm gonna call up my old buddy Steve, who used to be my roommate back in the day. I haven't talked to him in a while. I call him every couple months or so. So I called him, and he's talking to me about his cousin. Oh no, if I'm sorry. Wait, no, if I didn't talk to Steve, I wouldn't have remembered the dreams. I'm sorry. Yes, and I told Mike about the dreams.
Uh-huh.
So Steve's like talking about his cousin, and I'm like, wait a second, I had a dream about your cousin last night. I don't remember it at all. I remember seeing him. I remember having a conversation with him. That's it. But then the second dream is crazy. We start talking. I was like, oh, I see bald eagles up here sometimes, and he's like, yo, I saw a hawk the other day snatch a fucking like a squirrel right out of a tree, and I was like, dude, you just reminded me of another dream I had last night. I swear to God, I had a dream that a hawk grabbed an animal out of the fucking tree, and so I would have never remembered these dreams. Because sometimes that's what happens with dreams. You know what I mean? You can have a conversation with someone like, oh, dude, you just reminded me of this, or something happens. But why did I call Steve up? And why did I have those two dreams? I called Steve up because I had a dream about his cousin, and subconsciously I was like, oh, let me give Steve a call, right? But the fucking hawk dream, you know, and he tells me that he saw that shit. What the fuck what's that all about? You know?
It's really strange. And like there's definitely links between dreams and deja vu.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Like, did you get any feelings of like deja vu that you might have like, besides a
No,
dream? Did you get any like when you were talking to him? Did you feel like you had that conversation with him before?
no, but I yeah, actually a little bit. But then I went inside and I just farted it. It was just gas.
It could be like I don't know, man. Like dreams are becoming true. You're having like lucid dreams.
I don't know.
You know,
You know what's crazy? I don't know if this was a dream or reality. I could swear that I almost hit a turkey driving the other day, but now I don't know if it was a dream or if it really happened. That's how realistic my dreams are sometimes. You know what I mean? That I don't even fucking remember if it was a dream or not. And then that
Uh,
goes to show you how much of the past, they say like 60% of the past that you think is true isn't even fucking true or something like that. So, how much are we lying to ourselves about the past and what happened and who we really are? You could just make shit up and it's the same exact thing. If you go tell stories about your past to somebody, it's the same
yeah,
exact thing as if it's true or not, because
yeah.
it's
It
the
doesn't
fucking
matter
past.
if you really believe it happened. I mean, shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can have a crazy wild past.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like my dad used to tell us stories like he used to pick chicks up all the time. We knew that was a lie, but maybe in his head, he believed it.
I was an Olympic figure skater named Brian Bortano. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and then I
Yeah.
crushed Nancy Kerrigan's knee with a pipe. I don't know, past. I don't know. You can make anything up. People just like have to believe you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You could usually tell when somebody's bullshitting or lying to you if
Yeah.
you know them. If you know them, if a stranger, that's like impossible. If
Right.
if a stranger come up and told me something, like I guess I gotta fucking believe you.
Right. Like, yo, I need money for the train because my kids are at home. Like, oh, you're a stranger. I have to believe you. And you give them
Right.
all your money.
Well, that just makes sense. Leave your
Right.
kid at home. Yeah, I
Yeah,
have to give you money to go save them.
of course.
I hate bums. They're just like, you know what the worst part about a bum is? It's not
What?
like it's scary because they're gonna talk to you. It's just the fact that they're annoying.
Yes.
Out there fucking annoying. Like I had one bum come up to me in New Rows in my waiting for my account to open up. It's like fucking 8:30 in the morning. This motherfucker spots me in my car across the street, across like Main Street. And I
Yeah.
see like once I made that eye contact looking around, it was a wrap. And then he comes on and he's by my window and he's like almost about to knock on my fucking window door. I already rolled it down. Like I just turned to him like, what the fuck do you want? you
No,
know,
you didn't.
like I did the Will Farrell. I was like, what the fuck do you want? I almost numchucked you. And
No, no, you did not.
so I got that. Then I gave him all my money, everything I
Yeah.
had. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nah, like he came over to me, fucking started talking like, "Oh man, can you help me out, man? Please, I want to get something to eat." I'm like, "My man, you want to just get fucking drunk right now? It's fucking 8:30
Right.
a.m. The liquor store's about to open across the street. You're circling this block. I know you're going to go run into that liquor store and get a bottle, whatever the fuck." I'm
Yeah.
like, I was like, you know what? I should do some. I should do a good deed. You know what I mean? I should spread the fucking good deed. So I gave the dude $5. I was like, yeah, man. I'm like, do something nice for somebody else today. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
left it like that. And I did feel good about myself though. I was like, I actually did a fucking nice thing. You know what I mean?
All right, that's good. I'm proud of you, Mike. Proud of you for giving
Still,
a
like it's
drunk
more
some money.
annoying dealing with that shit though. It's just fucking annoying.
Yeah, I think
I'd rather
that
them
bums
stab me
know.
than to talk to me, to be honest with you. Just get it over with, pal. Just fucking stab me. I don't
I
want to
think
talk to be bothered.
I think bums have a way of reading people's energy and know not to fuck with you when it's not the right time. They know the weak. In this
Yes.
situation, you,
Right, of
um,
course.
and then they know the strong in this
Yeah.
situation, like me. No, I'm just kidding. No, but like I've given plenty of bums money and stuff like that back, and they're like a shitload of money and like millions of dollars. But
They owe you.
at
Bums owe you.
at yeah, at this point in my life, they don't bother me because I'm going to tell them to get the fuck away from me. I'm not, it's just the way it is. Like get the fuck away from me. That would be my fucking
Yeah.
response. Like stay the fuck away from me. And it's not that like
If you're in
if
that
you
mood, I
were
get it. I
yeah,
get it. If you're in that mood,
if
I
you
get
were a real bum, if you were a real bum and you needed money, I'd give you all the money in my wallet. But like don't press up on me for fucking some money for fucking drugs and fucking alcohol, man. You know
it.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just don't because I'm gonna throw you. I might throw you a beating, and that's fucked up because they're just like just a bum. But I might
Yeah.
punch you. I might punch you, or
You gotta
at the
get
very
that
least throw
fixed.
you into the garbage. I'm gonna throw you. I'm gonna pick you up and throw you into a garbage can.
This is guy going around Yonkers throwing random bums in garbage. Be on the lookout for him. Channel 12 News. I'm Lisa LaRocca. So yeah, I mean, they have the experience. I think they know when somebody's like either like in a bad mood or a good mood. Because they've been doing it for fucking so long. I mean,
Yep.
there's people that there's bums. They should get like a fucking an ST 120, like a tax ID or something, like for what do you call for tax season time when you get your tax shit in the mail? What do you call
1099 W-2.
a W-2? Yeah, they should get a W-2 because these motherfuckers that work on the George Washington Bridge, like on the exit going on the
Yeah.
GW, they're
Yeah.
there all the fucking time, right? Doing it for years. And dude, they
Yeah.
must make some fucking cash. They're probably making good amount of money. Like with all that traffic that goes by and people just give them shit,
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised if they make like 100 to 200 a day. And if they're out there like 5 days a week,
Yeah.
hell, why would they fucking work? I'll just fucking
Right.
hang out and beg for fucking money in the cars. It's like it's easy money.
Yep. Yo, I'm sorry to jump ship here, but like,
No, I want to talk about bums more.
no, you don't.
No, I really don't.
Um, the
Sorry,
the
bums.
picture that I sent you of the vegan who's trying to remove the meat emoji.
Yes, yes, I
because it
see that.
triggers him or her. I don't know if it isn't. Can you pull that up and share the screen so we could all watch it together? Because I didn't watch the actual video. Could you go on YouTube and just type in Apple needs to ban the meat emoji so we can all watch it together?
Apple. Let's see. So Apple needs to
To ban
ban
the meat
the
emoji.
meat. Well, I typed that in. Apple needs to. Well, it's not coming up on YouTube.
Right here. It says vegan cries on live because of a filter.
I typed in that. It says 10 reasons why you should eat an apple a day. That's what popped up.
You wrote Apple needs to ban the meat emoji?
Yeah.
All right, type in vegan tries to remove the meat emoji.
Oh no, I got it. I
All
got it now. That's that
right, let's watch
motherfucker
that.
right
Let's
there.
watch that along with
I've been eating.
All right, I gotta figure out how to do this again. Put it on full screen. All right. Share screen. Tell me when you see it.
Yep.
You guys see it now? All right, we're gonna play it. Listen up.
Emailing Apple every single day to remove the meat emojis from the iPhones, and they're not doing it. I don't know why they're not doing it. I've been emailing them every single day to stop putting the meat emojis in the phones. Like, it should be illegal. It's offensive to me, and it's triggering to people like me who are vegan, and it's so triggering. And I don't know
Oh
why
my
they
God.
don't take them off the iPhone because they're so triggering.
I love it. I fucking love it.
I don't need to chill. I'm just upset today. I know you're probably like, Jonathan, you're upset every day. I'm upset today, okay? I'm allowed to be upset today when there's a million origami cranes on the screen, and I don't like origami.
Yeah, this dude is
I've
crazy.
said that before. I don't like origami. It's really annoying. It really is just.
I can't watch that fucking guy anymore.
He's just fucking. If that's real, you gotta feel bad for the fucking kid. I mean,
Oh,
but he's
it's
putting himself
definitely
into it. He like, come on, man.
they're
Just
they
come
want
on.
attention. They crave attention. They all these fucking people. They're doing it on like the social media. They want the likes. They want the engagement. They feel
Right.
special. You know when they do that. By the way, like and subscribe to the podcast. Smash that like button. But these motherfuckers are just like they want that. They craving it, and they're making them a psychotic, bro. That's a psychotic individual.
Oh
First
yeah.
off, he's gay as shit the way he's fucking talking. And then he's definitely a fucking vegan. I mean, he's crying about pictures of the meat. They have like a little chicken on a bone, like the ban the meat emoji. What are you nuts? It's
He's
bad
saying,
enough we had to get rid of the yellow people and make all different fucking colors of
oh my
fucking
God.
emojis because everybody has to, be the same fucking color. It can't just be fucking yellow. Like originally, like the AOL Instant Messenger guy, they used to run away our screen.
Right.
Like, everybody was fine with that. Nobody gave a fuck.
We were all the Simpsons. We were all Homer Simpson and nobody cared.
Nobody gave because we didn't think like at the time like we could change the color. At the time,
Right.
it was like this is it. This is how computers are. Everything
Right.
fucking yellow. And yeah, it's a fucking sad state that we have to pander to these motherfuckers. Like, look at that maniac, and that motherfucker's getting likes thrown his way, and people are
Yeah.
agreeing with him. But the real ones are out there like, yo, shut the fuck up, you nerd.
Dude, he asks why they're not taking it down. I'm emailing you every day. Why are you not taking it down? It's triggering me. I'm a vegan.
Trigger.
Because you are one fucking person. And it's about time somebody's just fucking stood up and said, no, fuckface. And also, that's
Yes.
your problem that you're triggered by a fucking meat emoji. So do you go into a grocery store and ask them to get rid of all the fucking meat?
He throws
You know what I mean?
blankets over it.
Crazy, man. You have a
Yo,
mental fucking issue, bro.
oh,
You gotta get it checked out.
if I was friends with that dude or enemy, I would just send him a meat emoji every day on his fucking cell phone just to drive him fucking off the ledge, man.
Yo, I'm
But
sick
it's
and tired of you having to fucking people you having to give in to other people. Somebody I know is having trouble with their backyard right now because they're getting into an argument with their neighbor and shit like that. They're redoing their fucking backyard, and now they have to go to the zoning board and get
Oh,
They want to put a patio. They want to make their whole entire backyard a patio. It's a small backyard, right? They're getting denied because neighbors don't want to look back and see pavers in somebody else's backyard. Okay?
wow.
Somebody else's
Oh,
backyard. So
yeah.
you have to cater to everybody else in the neighborhood. It's only one person,
Hmm.
but because that person doesn't want to look outside and see pavers, you have to fucking not do it because it's your fucking property and you have to give in to that fucking pussy. I
Hmm.
could see if you had something illegal going on or something like that. But come on, man. You know
If
what
you
I
had
mean? Like,
if you had a building going up in your backyard that's going to block the sun from hitting your house,
right.
okay. But if you're right, it's somebody else's backyard, dude. You know that neighbor is a fucking asshole.
Oh yeah, no, no,
You know what I mean?
they're
Without a
assholes. Yeah.
doubt. But unfortunately, we're surrounded by them. You know, you're
Yeah.
gonna meet those fucking neighbors. Apparently, there's asshole neighbors, and listen, I could be talking to, you know, you could be an asshole neighbor for all I know. You know, I could be, I'm not you, Nick. I'm talking about like a listener. There
Yeah.
could be like asshole neighbors, like, I'm an asshole neighbor. Well, you know what? You need to look in yourself in the mirror and be like, do I want to be known as the asshole neighbor?
All right.
I wouldn't want to be. Like, look at
Yeah.
this. Every morning, this guy walks out. Like, look at this asshole. You know,
Right.
that's what he gets called every day because you are one.
Yo, I honestly think there's a certain amount of personalities on the planet. And it's probably very limited that everybody could be classified into. Yes, you'll stray from time to time, but when you come back to who you are that type of fucking person, right?
Yeah.
So the person that I know is neighbor is that fucking crying psycho chick that you know what I'm talking about,
Uh,
that emoji with right?
uh,
That's the person. So like there should be videos of the different types of personalities, and you should sit down at everybody on the fucking planet should sit down at a psychiatric fucking unit or a psychiatrist place, psychologist place,
yes.
and you should be tested. And at the end of it, it should come back and say, okay, this is your personality. And you have to accept that or change it. But when it tells you that you're a whiny
Yeah.
bitch piece of shit, you got to say to yourself,
You gotta
holy
change it.
shit.
You gotta change yourself.
Or cry about it and yell and say, I'm not a whiny bitch.
Yeah. You're proving our point, lady.
Right.
You're acting just like what you're seeing on the screen. They should,
Right.
that's a brilliant idea. And they should show like they should show them like videos like, all right, this is you, fucking you lunatic. This is how you act. Show them a
Right.
YouTube video of that person. Then show them a good person like me. Like, oh, look how cool this fucking guy is. He's really nice.
Right.
He says some funny shit sometimes. He's good looking. He's hilarious. That's who you want to be. And then, and so on and so forth. And like I'd be like I was like, wow, you really got to strive to be like, Mike. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what you strive to be. But
Yeah.
then you want to end up like this fucking Karen looking fucking lady that's just like yelling and screaming. And she probably has like 10 cats. You know what I mean? It's one of those fucking ladies. No offense to the people that own cats.
Right.
But you own like one of them. I'm talking about the
Yes.
people like 10 or 15 that has like cans of kitty litter and shit all over their goddamn house.
Yeah. I hear you. I hear you.
Watch out for
You know,
those nut jobs.
all this type of shit always we're never gonna fucking do it, are we? We're never gonna make the troll hunter fucking video. We're never gonna make the troll hunter fucking show. You know what I realized though, Mike?
Sure.
And that people on the internet, right, most of the people, and it's just sad to say, they're fucking so dumb and they're fucking followers, right?
Mouth breathers.
Mouth breathers. So I I try sometimes, like TikTok is very easy to get your stuff out there. I put a video up of, remember, Jake D's nuts?
Yes.
I think he's hilarious. Apparently nobody else does because I posted something on TikTok. It got 460 views, 3 likes, and 1 comment, right? And
Mhm.
nothing else happened with it. Does that mean it's not funny? Or does it mean that because it doesn't have so many likes already that nobody gives a fuck about it and they're gonna follow whatever everybody else does? So they just fucking skimped out. I don't want to fucking see this. I don't want to, oh, this isn't this. No, I don't want to fucking see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that
So
could be it.
how does something go fucking
Viral.
viral if it's not something that's already fucking viral?
That's a great question. That's definitely a brain teaser. I don't know. Like it has to catch fire like the second you put the video up. It has to go nuts that day. where everybody's just like, follow, and everybody's seeing it.
Yeah.
It can't just be like once it's like it phases out after like a couple hundred views, like that's it. Nobody's really talking about it. They went on to something else.
Is it possible that the viralness of it is planned and staged by the fucking platform? And when it first goes up, it just because you don't know who sees it, you
You
don't
know,
know. So it could shoot up to fucking 1,000 views in like a second, and then it could give you bot fucking likes for all the fuck anybody
a
knows.
lot of bots, right?
Boosts it up. Next thing you know, you have 20,000 fucking likes on it. Now, when somebody does look at it, they fucking like it and
That's
they
what
watch it.
that's exactly what I've heard some like content creators like for Giants Twitter, like heard
Yeah,
they bought like bots. So like you buy like a million bots or some shit like that, and it gives
yeah,
you like a million likes. I don't know how it fucking works, but it's something along those lines. So they buy
right.
these fucking bots and shit. And that's
Yeah,
how I guess maybe that's a way they, become like popular on social media, whatever. Very strange. It's very weird.
yeah. Well, I know that. I know you could personally buy them, but I don't know if like maybe the platform fucks with it as well and just does it to be like, let's make this fucking viral. You know what I mean? So
You think
I don't
they're
know.
you think they're like choosing or determining like which one should go viral and which one shouldn't,
It might be.
you know?
It might be. Because I personally think all my shit should be fucking million views. You
Yeah.
know?
Listen, I get it.
As long as well as our podcast.
Mhm. I agree 1,000,000%.
Yo, do you know two doomed guys podcast? Do you follow them?
No, I know Two Chains. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm sure
know
you do.
two those podcasts though. Who's that?
Two I follow them and they blew up out of nowhere. And I followed them when they had like no actually I guess they didn't blow up. They have 1,700 followers, but they get a lot of fucking likes and views on their shit.
I think we
Like,
need to say something like outrageous where it's gonna get us like even bad publicity,
yeah,
just so people would fucking tune in. I think that's the way it goes now. Remember
yeah,
Jersey Shore
maybe.
back in the day? Like in the paper, like they said this little Italian girl gets punched in the head. That's he said it'll be on air on Jersey Shore, this new reality show next week. And then
Yeah,
that's how it fucking started, man. It became popular because Snooki got blasted in the head by this weirdo.
it's true. This is a little weird actually now that I'm looking at through their podcast. So like they have 1,039 likes. Their videos actually, they crush it on their videos somehow. Huh.
We gotta look into that. Maybe they're buying bots,
Or maybe they're just
putting
no,
out
it doesn't
free
look like it because they
content.
got 146 fucking comments. And maybe because they're doing it on Instagram and they're making videos and they're just hashtagging it, right? I think.
Do they put like a lot of content out a week? Is it more than just one show like us?
Well, little snippets they're doing, yeah, like March 29th, March 30th, March 30th. They post,
Oh, so
you
they
know?
post a lot. Maybe like because I was thinking about just doing like I want to see if you were interested in doing this. Like when you have time on the week, do a podcast by yourself and I'll post it. And then I would do the same thing. Then we would have like three shows. I don't know if you're comfortable doing a show by yourself.
I think that's insane.
It feels insane, but it also feels very good when you're doing it. When you're in the middle of like talking to yourself.
Yeah.
Like because I do the same shit in my car when I'm driving by myself. So I know it's definitely strange for people that are like if I'm at a light, I know they're on the left of me, I know they're looking at me, and I'm just fucking talking. And they're like, who's this motherfucker talking to? I'm just fucking talking out loud. They know the radio just doesn't work somehow. It's like this motherfucker's talking, so he ain't even singing.
Hmm. I I think maybe we should try something new. Like maybe we dress up like newscasters, like I said, and we're like and legitimately fucking, give the news to people.
I liked the hard news that we did
I think we should try that out again.
back in the day. That was fun. I like doing skits. Doing the skits like that,
Yeah.
pretty fun, but it's just like, damn, we need fucking time to like, create a skit,
Yeah.
record it. You know what I
Yep.
mean? All that,
I
like,
know.
it's man, it was a lot of work. Not even talking
Yeah.
about you, just have to edit it after me and G used to leave.
Oh God, it took me hours. It took me like 10 fucking hours to edit that shit back in the day.
See what I mean? Like, who the fuck wants to do that? I know, that's why we need to like pay somebody, pay a nerd. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, yo, just edit this shit, motherfucker. Like, we're the talent. We can't be bothered with this shit. And I would do skits all fucking day. Yeah, there you go. Hard news with Deuce McAllister.
Bruce McAllister.
Yeah, that's right. Bruce McAllister. Herb
You want
Hanky.
to do it? You want to try it out again?
Hey, listen, I'm definitely down. We could write. We should do this first. We should write like 10 skits. Right, write them up, ideas, some lines in it. Come out with
Yeah.
10. Right, film 10, and then we put them out back to back to back to back. Like boom, like right there.
Right.
Like almost
We'll
like
do
a
that.
season. Like
Yeah.
almost like how Netflix puts some shit out and then you binge watch it. I
Right.
think that's like the way to go. Because if we do one and then it takes us fucking like 2 months to do another one, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Even if it takes us until September to film like 10 fucking skits. Boom,
Yeah.
edit it and we hit it out and we put it on our YouTube channel. We put
Right.
it out there. Maybe that's how we grab some attention to the podcast.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
true.
we definitely so listen, we came up with an idea on the Mix It Up podcast. Don't steal it, but we'll think about that. We'll talk off air more about that. But we'll
All
take
right.
quick commercial break and then we'll just run through some bunch of topics we got. We'll fire through some topics. All
All
right.
right.
So we'll be right back on the Mix It Up podcast.
Let's take a break. I need a water.
Do it, win it, crush it.
Welcome back to the Mix It Up podcast. I'm Mike. That's Nick. Nick, we're gonna roll through some topics real quick.
Okay.
A couple of things that I just texted you, to get your thoughts on it.
Sure.
First one, big thing. They're talking about like this pedophilia going around, Epstein and P. Diddy with his fucking sex trafficking underage girls and shit. Came out that a scholar, I forgot what school, probably some stupid school, scholar said pedophilia is now a sexual orientation that must
Yeah.
be accepted by society. She literally had the balls to fucking say that. So obviously she must be a fucking pedophile for her to fucking say that. They call it like MA something, like they call it minor attracted.
Yeah.
They try to like come up with these fucking lesser names than calling them what it is. Like you're a fucking pedophile, you fucking weirdo. You should be burned at the stake, or you're fucking you should be castrated, or you should just be thrown in the gutter, like the sewer. Like why are these people trying to make that shit acceptable? The
I don't
fuck?
know, but
These are
it's
kids you're
another
talking about.
it's another way of it's the same thing as the fucking little vegan boy, girl, whatever he is, she is, saying that you need to do what I say because I said it. Like, fuck out of here, man. Like, there's a there's a difference between right and wrong, and like, fuck that, man. Defending that and saying to make it what to make it more open. So it's like now they're gonna be open
So,
about it. Oh yes,
so
yes,
it's accepted.
I'm a pedophile. I'm a pedophile, and it's gonna be something that you're gonna be fucking like. It's okay though because like it's a sexual orientation. So you like don't judge me. Like what? No,
Yeah, right.
you're gonna get these people number one cracked in the fucking mouth. Because if you're at a fucking bar or a fucking party and somebody openly admits that, it's fucking free range on them. Go to fucking prison and find out what happens to these motherfuckers that go to prison.
Right.
Apparently, there's a fucking code of ethic in there too. It's like you're done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
If,
no, the fuck out of here.
if jailhouse motherfuckers, if that's a code of ethic in jail, it's fucking pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with
Crazy, man.
murderers and shit, all sorts of maniacs. But you know what?
Sexual orientation.
They are all going to hell, all those fucking pedophiles. And you know what? Speaking of hell, AI, artificial intelligence, right? Somebody asked AI, like, what does hell look like?
Yeah.
And dude, the picture that I sent you is fucking crazy. It's just like, it looks like people's heads in a lava blood filled fucking thing with like rotten trees, and they're all just fucking screaming. It's a crazy video to watch if you look up AI version of hell. That's just wow. It makes you not
Yeah.
want to go to hell and act fucking bad because
I know.
You don't want to fucking go there, man. That shit just
Yeah.
looks like it looks. First off, it looks terrifying,
Yeah.
and then if that's for eternity, like how bored do you get? Like you can't do anything. You're in hell,
Yeah.
man. That should terrify everybody. Just be nice, be kind. Don't be a dick. Don't murder. Don't do stupid shit.
Yeah. I mean,
Crazy,
yeah, you could
crazy.
definitely feel that picture. Be like, okay,
Yeah.
I do not want to be in that fucking picture.
That's what you need to do. Like scare little kids from once they're in kindergarten. Show them AI versions of hell right away. Like, listen, if you act up, you're going to this fucking place when you get older.
Right.
Right there, all boys and girls would be good. And you know what? You would weed out the maniacs because
Right.
the maniacs wouldn't give a fuck. Little kindergarten maniac. And then you just chuck him in the garbage. Like, yo, this motherfucker's gonna be Ted Bundy soon.
Right.
He's not scared of it. Like, so yeah, gotta watch out for those motherfuckers. So yeah, look that
Yeah.
up. Have a chance.
The
And
next one that you're gonna tell me
pretty
is
funny,
my
right?
favorite. It's my favorite of all of them.
So it came out a study. We love to talk about COVID on this podcast and how's bullshit. But new study came out about COVID. They said people who skipped their COVID vaccine are at a higher risk of traffic accidents. So if I didn't get my COVID shot, that means I'm just gonna fucking run your ass over. Like what the fuck? I'm just gonna I'm gonna rear end a garbage truck because I didn't get my COVID vaccine. Like what? What are they trying to do? They just trying to throw anything at the wall and see if it sticks. Like now they're trying this shit. Like yo, listen. If they came out with a study like this, if you don't take this COVID shot, you ain't gonna last more than fucking 5 seconds with that new chick. And
Yeah.
then like, jam me up, doc. You know what I mean? That would fucking sell. But this shit, this is just like this. It's not even on the Onion like that, where it's just a joke. This is like a
Yeah.
real study. How do you link that up?
Who the fuck even thinks about that shit? And for you to waste your time and your money and your resources to fucking correlate all that shit together, like what a waste of fucking time, man. And like, are you fucking serious? The dumbest thing I ever heard in my life.
What do you call those places? Like the test when you're trying a new product and they get you like you get a focus group.
Yeah.
So that you like imagine the focus group you had to have. Like, all right, we need a bunch of drivers. All
Yeah.
right, you go on this side, you're the ones that took a COVID shot, and you guys over there didn't get the COVID shot, and then you have to have that and see what
Yeah.
happens to determine, people that probably all had the COVID shot, maybe like they're all Asian and they're just or horrible drivers. Maybe they didn't get
Right.
the shot, they're all Asian, they're horrible drivers. But yeah, you're linking it up instead of linking it up to Asian, you're linking it up to them not getting the COVID shot. And that's why they're just horrible drivers and crashing into everything. People don't know. We don't know.
This is crazy, man.
Fucking studies, but that's what it is. So
Are they trying to say like what to prove like a mental thing, like because you didn't get it, obviously you're hot-headed and you're not, what I mean, you're stupid and you're not, like you're more aggressive and
you think that's trying to make it seem that way, insinuate that?
yeah,
I could see that. I can fucking see that.
so
Yeah,
dumb.
it is fucking dumb. Yeah, but that's one of them. You
Yeah.
know, just it's just crazy. Really just crazy. I'm sick of all that fucking bullshit anyway. Sick of the COVID shit. They fuck people up. They fuck little kids up with that shit, keeping them out of school when they were like the least group to even get like any harmful problems from fucking catching COVID. Uh, they just is this what a disaster that shit was.
Yeah.
Can't wait till the new pandemic comes out and everybody fucking, okay, I'll be safe. I'll stay inside. I don't want to catch the bird and the cow flu.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that shit's all over with well, because because
Why?
of the wonderful things he does.
It's a great rhyme.
That is a great rhyme.
Well, I got nothing else, bro.
I got nothing else either, man.
I think that might be a wrap on the Mixed Up podcast. Kind of kept it short and sweet tonight.
Just like my dick.
Oh, I'm just glad
Peace.
I'm just glad everybody is safe. You know what I mean? The earthquake, everybody survived the earthquake. You know, you had to pick up fucking a couple broomsticks in your backyard. You survived
true.
the eclipse. You dumbasses fucking that didn't stare at it. I'm glad you're okay. And the people that did stare at it, hope you feel better. And
Yes.
you know, keep that ass tight.
Yep. And always remember to do it.
Gotta win it.
You best believe you better motherfucking crush it.
We out.
Peace.
Sometimes the darkness shades the light. Sometimes the day feels like the night. I don't know what's wrong with me. Never mind about what I've seen. I'll sit alone in this disguise, but I'll try